training here at Seaworld is all based on what we call positive reinforcement. So what exactly does that mean? Positive reinforcement is we draw a lot of attention to correct behavior. So a lot of times we get the question, well, what do you get if the animal doesn't do a correct behavior? The answer to that is not a lot. We actually just stand there for 3 seconds and simply move on with the session as if nothing happened. So it takes a lot of patience and a lot of trust and relationship building. Julie right here is working with a little baby on this brand new behavior of a little slide out. That is excellent for her. That's a really good job. They're all the big behaviors you guys see in the show and behind here all worked on what we call successive approximations. Basically a very fancy word for tiny little baby steps. And she's a baby. So, what we're trying to work out with the baby is a slide out where they come into the shallow area and they'll do like a little pose during the show you might see. These are the tiny little baby steps that we work to get to that final behavior you guys see in the show. So we get really excited over these tiny little baby steps when the baby makes a huge leap forward. Now there's a couple different ways to reinforce these tiny little baby steps or successive approximations. We can give them what is called primary reinforcement and secondary reinforcement. First, I'm going to talk about secondary reinforcement, and those are things that they can be conditioned to enjoy, such as what Jason is doing is tactile. Tactile just means touching. It's like a big back rub. So we follow this by what is called primary reinforcement, things they need to survive. And Jason's case is giving her food. So, we have many different secondaries we use to reinforce these animals. They have rub downs, we can give them the hose, they even eat jello. Yeah, right now they're getting blue raspberry, sometimes they get orange or red. They also seem to really enjoy ice. So you see us feeding a lot of ice. But right now, Julie and Jason are building their relationships with Takara and Sakari by simply just hanging out with them. Rubbing them down. Right now, Julie's playing with their belly button. If you look in the center of their stomach, they have a little black dot. That's actually their belly button. Because just like us, they're mammals, so they give live birth. They also, just like mammal characteristics, they also are born with hair, have hair at some part of development, and it's actually, they lose that hair, and they have a couple little hair follicles in the front of their face, we call it pretty well mustache. However, they lose it, and you can't really see it right now. All those vocalizations that Takara is making is actually coming from the blowhole on the very top of her head. Though they do not possess any vocal cords. It is simply the manipulation of this muscle on top to make all these different vocalizations. Vocalizations are unique to specific pods, and they do learn a lot of vocalizations by other whales. And a pod is simply a group of whales that live together. So once again, Jason is building his relationship and just kind of playing with Takara, moving her around the pool, playing with her pectoral flippers and flukes. Her pectoral flippers are used for steering and stopping as they swim through the water. It is also used for what is called thermal regulation. On a hot day, you guys might sweat, and that's how your body regulates its temperature. Killer whales have intertwining arteries and veins in these dorsal fin, flukes, and pectoral flippers to help regulate their body temperature. Now, what color is a killer whale? Black and white. Perfect. This is actually called counter shading. This helps them blend into the depths of the ocean. So if you're above the whale, that black surface kind of blends into the bottom of the ocean. If you're underneath the whale, the light side blends into the starry kind of the sky and the sun, so it's a little bit lighter. It's called counter shading. Because these guys are actually the top predator of the ocean. So they can actually eat anything they can catch. That includes sharks, other whales, fish, penguins. This is actually a natural behavior coming up here. They actually have the ability to slide up sometimes and catch their prey. For example, if there's some penguins on an iceberg, they can actually create a huge wave and brush them off of the iceberg. So they're very intelligent individuals. This is also a pretty new behavior for Sakari. She's learning a little tiny pose. So, yeah, it's a little tiny pose as opposed to a big pose. Another great way to reinforce these whales is Julie's going to get in the water over here and play with her through the gate. So we can't ask for behaviors on the other side of the gate there. She'll do like tiny little behaviors, and once again, this is just hanging out with the whale, developing with those relationships which are so important. Now these whales do get different types of primary reinforcement. They get capelin, which are tiny little fish, herring, which are a little bit bigger, and then they also have menhaden, and then they also eat salmon. All this fish is restaurant quality fish, so if you go to a restaurant and order a salmon fillet, these guys eat the very same quality. Except this is the whole. Kick, baby! So all she has to do is touch Julie's hands. Boom! She gets a bristle bridge, which tells them that's exactly what we're looking for, and then Julie's gonna go off and play with the baby. So it's these tiny little baby steps that take a very long time to see those really cool behaviors you guys see in the show. So it's really kind of focusing on those tiny little baby steps. These guys have excellent eyesight both in and out of the water. They have a false eye patch, which is that white patch right in the front. That's actually not their eye. Their eye is actually just ahead of that. It's black. It kind of blends in. If you're closer to Clara, you can probably see it. Now, does anybody use goggles as they swim underwater?
No.
I know I do. They actually have what is called a mucus tear, and it's kind of like them wearing goggles. It keeps a lot of debris out of their eyes, so it kind of looks like they're chilling with their eyes. Killer whales are very quick. They can actually swim at 30 miles per hour while catching their prey. Actually, dive pretty deep to about 200 meters. Pretty deep. I can't do that. But one of the biggest things we do focus on, number one, is positive reinforcement. The second thing is relationships. Relationships are such a strong bond between the trainers and the animals that we spend a lot of our time doing when we're here. It's all about relationships. Because everything here is based on voluntary behavior. So we don't force them to do anything. We always ask them very politely, hey, would you like to go do this behavior? If they do, we'll give them a lot of fun stuff. It's like asking them a really nice question. We do get a lot of questions about that dorsal fin. The females right now, they have pretty straight dorsal fins. However, in the show, you may see some of the dorsal fins are curved over in our larger males. The reason for that is because there's no bones in that dorsal fin. It is made of what's called fibrous connective tissue, very similar to the material made out of your ear. Because there's no bones in it, a lot of our whales spend a lot of time at the surface, because that's where we are, and a lot of their other reinforcements. Nothing to support that dorsal fin as it grows except for air pressure on either side. So ask your parents, but like everything in life, gravity just tends to take a toll. It doesn't affect any of their swimming abilities whatsoever. And it does occur in the wild about 30%. A great way to tell the whales apart is number one, is spend a lot of time with them, so they have different characteristics that are a little bit different. Takara is very easy to tell because she has this little like coffee stain on her lower mandible here, so it's a great way to tell Takara apart. She also has a very straight dorsal fin with one little notch in the back, and it's more like a really sharp triangle. So that's a great way to find out who Sakari is. You also might see the baby hanging around her. It's another good indication. Sakari is our smallest whale here in San Antonio. It's killer whale, that is. And she's easy to tell. She was born at about 300 pounds. Right now we're estimating her to be about 1,250 pounds in a little over a year. That's a big baby. And lucky mom gestation for these guys is actually 17 months. Alright guys, I believe I want to say a little goodbye. Give a little baby bye-bye. It has been an absolute pleasure having you guys behind the scenes with us for Dining with Shamu. There are other good things. We have 2 more Believe shows the rest for today. We also have Sea Lion shows and the Azul show. I highly recommend picking all those up if you haven't got a chance to see it. It's been an absolute pleasure. You can actually exit dining through the doors that you came in with.